let's go over the pre-test together. Remember, the pre-test and the test are looks one and the same, except gonna be different numbers for the actual test. I highly recommend you writing detailed notes so you know how to do the test and what it is I am looking for when in terms of answers. I will not give you full points if you just have the correct answer. If you have the correct answer, that is 1 point out of, say, 10. You need to show your work. Okay, first one, number 1, we are going to construct the graph using y, and then find the vertex and the axis symmetry. Our first graph, y equals x squared minus 2. So here, my vertex, remember when I said y equals x squared minus 2, this is the same thing as saying y in vertex form as y equals x plus 0 squared minus 2. Remember that? Our vertex form being y equals x minus h squared plus k, h and k being the vertex. So here our vertex is 0, comma, negative 2. So we want to go down and we want to go to 0 and down to negative 2. I'm going to put a dot. My axis of symmetry, remember, is also your, it's a vertical line, an invisible vertical line at our x value in our vertex. So it is x equal 0, not 0, but x equals 0 because the axis of symmetry is a line. Okay, this is a plain old x squared, so I'm going to graph it like our normal generic x squared. Remember our generic x squared from y equals x squared? If I put out our xy axis, we start at 0, 0, 1. 1 squared is 1. 2 squared is 4. So starting at our vertex, we go over 1, up 1. So over 1, up 1, put another dot. We go the opposite way, the same amount, because this is kind of like a U. It's symmetrical. Next, from our vertex, we go over 2, up 4. So over 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Put another dot. Over 2, up 4. And now we want to connect this. This is a nice looking, kind of like a U. And that is our parabola. That is what our parabola should look like. And that is all the information I want. I want the vertex, I want the axis of symmetry, and I want several dots. Let's start here. Now, remember, our vertex form is y equals x minus h squared plus k. Our vertex being h comma k. So whatever is on the inside with the x is opposite signs. So x minus 2 squared plus 1, my actual vertex is positive 2, positive 1. Not negative 2, because it's opposite signs. So positive 2, positive 1. So I'm going to go over 2, up 1, put a dot for my vertex. My axis of symmetry is my x value. It's the line through the x, so it's x equals 2. It is the vertical line. X equals 2. I'm going to graph. It's a basic one with the x squared, so we do the same thing as the previous one. We go over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1 from the vertex, over 2, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We did that here, over 2, up 4, and over 2, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a dot, connect these dots for our parabola. So that is how we graph these parabolas. Let's go on to the number 3, solve by completing the square. You must show your work. So here, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. So square root, x plus 4, the x squared goes away. 81, the square root of 81 is not just 9 when you punch it into the calculator. It is positive and negative 9. Then I want to subtract 4 to both sides to solve. So there are two answers. X equals 9, not 9. X equals negative 4 plus 9, and x equals negative 4 minus 9. Simplify, x equals negative 4 plus 9 is positive 5. And x equals negative 4 minus 9 is negative 13. So our answers are positive 5 and negative 13. We have two answers with these. Same thing here. Gonna put the square root. 18, the square root of 18 is not a simple number, but I'm just gonna put it up to 2 decimal places. So the square root of 18 is positive or negative 4.24. X minus 5 is plus or minus 4.24. Add 5 to both sides. So then x equals 5 plus 4.24, and x equals 5 minus 4.24. I'm going to solve by combining them. So x equals 9.24 as 1, and x equals 0.76 for the other one. Okay, heading down to solving using either the quadratic formula or factoring. I myself particularly like to factor, so I'm just going to check really quickly. Are there factors of 7 that can make 4? It's only 7 and 1. There's no way 7 and 1 makes 4. I got to use the quadratic formula. So here I'm going to use our quadratic formula. A equals 1, B equals negative 4, and C equals negative 7. Plug that in. So here, 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 7. Divide that by 2 times 1. Simplify some more. 4 plus or minus square root of 16 plus 28. Divide that by 2. 16 plus 28 is 44. So 4 plus or minus the square root of 44 over 2. Square root of 44 is 6.63. So here 4 plus or minus 6.63, divide that by 2. Now I'm just going to complete this off using my calculator. 4 plus 6.63 divided. So 4 plus 6.63, let's see here, 4 plus 6.63 equals, divided by 2. One of my answer is 5.32. And 4 minus 6.63, divide that by 2, and the other answer is negative 1.32. So here are my two possible answers for that problem. Check my math again. Okay, number 6. Let's see if I can factor this. Factors of 5 are 5 and 1. Oh, they do make negative 6. I'm going to factor this. I'm going to factor this because I know this is x and x. This is minus 5 and minus 1. Because if I check this, I'm going to check it. Just check my middle. So here, my outer is negative x minus 5x. That gives me negative 6x. That's factored. So if I set them equal to 0, add 5 to both sides, x equals 5, set it equal to 0, add 1 to both sides, x equals 1. So there you go. 2 answers using factoring. I'm going to check this next one. Can I factor it? I'd rather factor than use the quadratic. That's just a personal thing. 5 times 1 is 5. If the difference is 4, I can't factor this. So let me try quadratic equation. So a equals 1, b equals -1, c equals -5. So 1 plus or minus square root of 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times -5 divided by 2 times 1. 1 plus or minus the square root, simplify this more, 1 plus 20, divide that by 2. 1 plus or minus the square root of 21 divided by 2. I punch that into my calculator. It's 4.58. So 1 plus or minus 4.58. Divide that by 2. I'm going to complete it by putting it into my calculator. 1 plus 4.58 equals, divide that by 2. I got 2.79 for one answer. And 1 minus 4.58, divide that by 2, and I get -1.79 as a separate answer. Let's try here. 2x squared minus 7x. Well, 2 times 4, I can do 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. I could possibly factor this. I'm gonna try the box method factoring. Instead of, so here I got a 2x squared minus 4, 2x times x. Let's try this. If I did -4, because -4 times 1 is -4, this is -8x, 1x, -8x plus an x equals -7x. Oh, that's factorable. So my answers are actually 2x plus 1 and x minus 4. Set those equal to 0. 2x plus 1 equals 0. Subtract 1. Divide by 2. X equals -1/2. And here, add 4 to both sides. And x equals 4. So there's how many multiple ways in which you can use to show your work. If you want to use the quadratic equation for each and every single one, it will work for each and every single one. Not every single one is gonna factor, so you are okay to do that. As long as you show your work, you will get your points. I want detailed work for this test, but this is for the study guide. I want you to put these on your notes. You cannot use this video during the test. You remember, no devices. You can use all the notes you want. So I highly recommend you writing this down because you will not be able to use your devices on the test tomorrow.